We live? We live, we live, we live, we live. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Livy Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag style. Y'all know the drill. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn also at the same time. So if that is you and you're looking to earn an extra income, absolutely just drop me a hashtag hybrid. You can drop me that on IG, or you can also do that on Insta. That's really up to you. IG is the same actually, or Facebook. That's really up to you. Hey Vitalis, hey Strilla, hey Sasha, Kiara, 00023. Togetherness live. Anyways, I'm gonna leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube so you guys can watch it there. Absolutely. What I want to talk about tonight. Hello, Magda. Hello, Moon Kitty. I want to talk about something that people don't necessarily talk about, but the growth, right? For if this is something for you and you're wanting to stay, I'm going to be talking about what are 3 factors that network marketing doesn't do for you, but it's not something that you think it's a transaction. It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with recruiting. It actually is part of something that is much deeper than that. And I'm going to go over the 3 things, right? So number 1, it's going to be the personal growth. And how are you, Vitalis? Happy New Year, by the way. If I haven't told you guys, I was talking to my next door neighbor who we were in the same elevator. You know when it's like the awkward like neighbor that just looks at you but doesn't want to have conversation, that tries to look at his phone but there's no messages, so puts it away. Yeah, that was the guy. He's super nice, but he's just like awkwardly doesn't want to have a conversation. And I was telling him that in France, because I speak French, you can actually say Happy New Year till the end of the month, right? So anyways, a fun fact for you guys. Don't know if that's gonna help. But I will tell you, for first of all, personal growth has been one of the biggest things for me. I'm doing amazing, Vitalis. I'm doing amazing. How long have you been on Insta? I thought, like, because we're usually I see you on Facebook. Why are we on Insta? I gotta check that out. I'll private message you. The personal growth for me, I'll give you one. And Moon Kitty, I'm gonna leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube so you can watch if you don't have time to tune on. But I will tell you the personal growth that I have gone through. For the ones that don't know, last year I ended up a 7-year relationship with my partner that basically just told me, like, there's no future together, right? So 7 years of thinking me that we're going to get married, have kids, etc. No, falls down to the drain. And you can imagine that is pretty heartbreaking, like living with someone for X amount of years and nothing happens. The personal growth of me being in network marketing has taught me the fact of showing up regardless, loving someone regardless of what they have been through, what they do to you. And I'm not wishing anything bad on my opponent. Hey, Rachel. But what I want you guys to understand is heartbreak is real. Hurt happens, but it's how you're going to react to it. How are you going to grow through it? And me, I tend to always look at the cup that's always full, right? Than looking at less. But how can you get those tools of, serving? For me, that has just been, for some of you guys didn't even know. I had a friend, she messaged me and she said, I didn't even know that you went through, my ex nail tech that I fired. She didn't even know that I went through the heartbreak. She's like, I didn't know that. I was like, well, 1, because 1, you're Russian. 2, you don't really listen to my stories. And 3, because never expect others to understand. Hey, Cherish, right? So for me, I've learned how to work on the feelings within me. How can I overcome? How can I talk to people? How can I be a better version of me? And probably like, yeah, but you paid for products and you've learned skills. Yeah, the personal growth is being a better version of you. How did I do that? Because I was serving, I was giving. I still showed up on social media, even though it was really tough. And there's moments where some of you guys like had seen me like break down into tears, etc. But it was the fact of being able to still serve regardless of the pain, still serve and be convicted that, my products work. Like they do work. But it was energy that I could give, because if you give, you can receive, right? And if I'm looking here, it's because I got notes. If not, I freestyle on some way, shape, or form. But because I also knew, like, what is it that I want to show up as? And there's something so beautiful when you see somebody healing. Like, yes, they go through the transformation of it. It was hard. Like, I was living 2 weeks in a suitcase. I had to move like 13 boxes out of the flat that we had, which was super intense. I didn't find the flat that I was in until like I I found the flat when I was back in Paris, and I put the down payment for the flat. Like, it was like a whole thing. Hey, Stacy, you know when you're just like, life is just gonna punch you, and then there's no lower that you can get from the floor. Like, you just got to get back up, right? But that's sometimes what that will teach you. So what you have been through, you can inspire Vitalis, you can inspire Magda, you can inspire Stacy, you can inspire Liz, you can inspire Amanda. Like, your story has purpose. I don't know how to tell you differently, but for example, me being open of like, yeah, I've been through an abortion, through 2 abortions. I know that I've been able to heal some other people just by sharing my own experience. Hey, Mickey, right? Sometimes we think, oh, but I can't inspire. You can absolutely inspire somebody. Like, they may not resonate to my story, but they may resonate to Magda's story. They may resonate to Vitalis. They may resonate to you, Marie. Sorry, Skylar, Marie, right? Sometimes we think that, oh, we should have like a huge platform, etc., and change. No, just being you, giving hope to someone is already a whole process. And so that's how we dig. But everybody's different, of course, when they come into the industry, because yes, you gotta, and I know the industry has like a bad rep of like, yeah, you buy the product and then you're just recruiting, or selling aside. Yeah, okay, you get to earn on the product, right? Like, I talk to you, I'm always with the product, it's always there, right? But I also want to be part of your growth. It's a transformation, right? I got a friend, and she's been using the red drink that, of course, I don't have in my. Oh no, actually, I think I do have. This one, right? The red one. So burns fat, energy, focus, concentration, right? And she was telling me, like, I've known her, I've never met her, which is wild to me. Hey, Melissa Jade. Like, I've known her for 3 or 4 years, because she was the first customer of mine. She's bought the drink every year, every 6 months, every 3 months, she buys the product from me. And it's as if like I know her story. She's been through ups, she's been through downs, she's been through grief. She's she's found love again. She lost her husband. Like, I've been through her whole story. Don't tell me you can't build beautiful relationships on social media. If you got the real heart for it, I'll tell you, you can, right? Because I thought that I couldn't do it. I started with 300 followers on Facebook, and I had like nobody. And now we're on all different platforms, which is one of the reasons why I'm looking on Facebook. We have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, right? But that's what it's going to teach you. It's going to teach you skills of how to talk to people, right? It's also going to teach you skills of how to be like, when you see somebody and energetically, that they're not a good person. Like, they're just energetically, it's a dead person, right? Like, you'll know through the conversations that you're having. It's wild, because there's so much growth in you that you'll be able to be like, hey, Vanessa, you'll be able to be like the Matrix. And of course, his name doesn't come because I talked about it earlier on, but you'll be able to like decipher people. But you'll also be able to, people will trust you for who you show up as, right? So that's number one. That was a massive TED Talk, 8 minutes of that one. I was like, oh yeah, I'll go 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Great. How are you, my love, Vanessa? How are you, love? Number two is the flexibility, which means freedom. Now, freedom is very different. If I asked you, Vanessa, what freedom was, it'd be very different from you, Vitalis, from you, Mikey, from you, Magda, right? I don't know what freedom means for you. Freedom doesn't necessarily mean it's money. Freedom for me is saying, hey, I can go away and I can travel. For me, that's freedom. Oh, thanks for the gift badge. I appreciate that, right? Like, what does freedom mean to you? Does that mean, hey, just having a cash flow where you can, do whatever you want? Freedom. Would that mean, spending time with your cats, your dogs? Freedom. Would that be the time like spending with your niece and nephew? Like, back in December, I was in Paris. I had to look after my niece and my nephew, right, for like a whole week, 2 weeks. One was teething. She wouldn't move from me 8 months, to a point where I had to leave the door open. My dad was like, why are you leaving the door open? I was like, Dad, either she cries or she sees me. Okay. So I have to leave the door open. He was like, that makes sense. Hey, One Kind Club. On TikTok, I'm literally live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube, so you can watch it there if you want. Okay. So for me, freedom was being able to spend time with them. Like, my niece and nephew, like, I love I don't know if you guys have kids, like and I'm sure all kids are smart, but like my nephew, from like 7 to like 7, he's like wired. And I'm like, I have to entertain him and not always put him on the computer, on the phone or whatever. So we have to go for walks. Now, if you remember back in Paris, there was a lot of wind. It was windy. It was cold, right? But it was the freedom for me to be able to spend time with them. That's what network marketing means, right? So yes, you're behind a product. Yes, you talk about the product, but you're behind taking care of you. Like, I walk the walk and talk the talk. You guys know that. I don't tell you to do something that I have not done. Now, if you're looking for something that, is, that's not organic, etc., I'm not the right woman. Right. I'm your organic woman where you build, and maybe at the beginning you'll do a lot for a little, right? Hello, Magda. Here you are. I love you. I don't know if you messaged me on what we're doing. Maybe you have. I haven't checked my messages. I have to. There's a pile of them for the guys. By the way, if you guys are wanting to lose weight, like you have that muffin pouch, you have that kangaroo pouch, and you're looking to lose it, boo. I've got you. We have a new revolutionary product that's coming out. I know you've probably heard of revolutionary. Yeah. I know. You've probably heard a lot of stuff. But if you're looking for a product that will help with like energy, focus, like slim you down, have you lose that stubborn weight. I can't really talk because like I work out and I burn very, very fast. But I've seen two people, and let me tell you this, not that I condone it. You should work out. But if you're looking for something that will slim down, because these two people I know do not work out, you better slide into my DMs and drop me Scooby-Doo. Why Scooby-Doo? I just like that word. Yes, camera on was the message. Oh, no, we're not putting camera on. No. She was working at the same time. Anyways, the way I said that sounded really suspicious. Okay, I gotta stop. Okay, so yeah, you're wanting that product. You want to be hands-on. I won't be able to get like massive because it's already sold out in Germany. So it's coming out this weekend. Message me. I'll get you more information on what I know. But I kid you not, you're going to be snatched and looking good because I'll be part of your transformation. Anyways, and number 3, it's community over competition. For example, Magda's, if you guys are looking for somebody that can help with like your bills, your service, so electricity, water, anything that's bills, service, like that you communicate with, she's your woman, right? How did I meet Magda? I met Magda through Jessie Lee Ward, who was #1 in network marketing. She passed away, unfortunately, out of cancer. But I met her there. How about being in a place where I will cheer you on? It does not matter if you're white, you're black, you're brown, you're yellow, whatever, like the name. Like, it's community over competition. Because I want you to win as much as you're winning, right? And it does not matter because your success is going to be different from mine. My success is different from yours. Your success is different. Everybody's story is different. But what I love about this is, hey, Kathy, hey, Tracy, is that I get to pour into a place where I've worked for myself. Like, open my business with 50 euros, shut it down for 4K. Welcome to French legislation. Don't recommend opening a business in France, but that's another story, right? I even opened my own, so I did like high ticket sale because I do styling, right? So I style customers that, tend to go on stage. So moderators and speakers, etc. Great. But I'm alone. Like, it's cool. But like talking to my 15 personalities every single day, I'm sorry, I don't want it. Like, I don't know if you guys like it, but I don't. So that's why I decided network marketing was probably the best way, is because I get to build and we get to do it together at your own level. Like, we work together. I don't do the business for you, but like, it's cool to be able to have that conversation. I know, for example, Magda's coming into the city, right? Because she has to get her passport. And what's kind of cool is that at that time, I can definitely connect with her and meet her, and we can create content together. Like, how cool would that be, to be able to connect both brains together to elevate each other. Whilst the world is separated, we can bring together in forces: energy, broadband, mobiles, and home insurance. There you are. But no water. I leave that. Okay. Don't know why I said water. You're just a 4-in-1, right? So no water with Magda, but if you're looking for energy, broadband, mobile, home insurance, she's your woman. Lord, sometimes when you have like friends, like, what do your friends do? She's in service. I know she does bills. No, that's... when you ask, like, I think the other day, my dad, because we have a family group chat. Hey, Emma, Ebony. And so I don't know if you guys have this too, where in my family, we have like this group chat. We're called the gang, by the way, like the gang. And at some point, my brother, who is love you, Tal. At some point, my brother, who is a stuntman, he messages in the group and he says, "Dad, what do you do?" Because I have somebody that's asking what my dad does, but I have no idea. And my brother is like 21 years old, right? 22. He's born in 1994. Go and calculate. Maths is not my thing. My mother the other day said maths is not your thing. That's why we have an accountant. Flowers are still strong. Wow, my heart. I love them. They're just for you. Hey, Karen. So what was I saying? Yes. So if that happens to your family, that's literally. So my dad had to tell him like a screenshot of exactly everything he does. So that was really fun. Karen, I'm gonna leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube so you can watch it there because we're going to finish the live. But that just literally is it. Like that's what the 3 factors of how network marketing work. It's not even paid. So it's personal growth, it's flexibility, which means freedom. I don't know what the freedom would be for you, Vanessa. I don't know what the freedom would be for you, Karen. But for me, the freedom is being able to say, hey, if I want to go tomorrow to Germany, I can go tomorrow to Germany. If I want to buy a pair of, I don't know, shoes, perfume, whatever, like I can do it. And I literally, today we got paid with the company. So if that's something for you and you're looking to earn, absolutely just message me #hybrid. You can message me on Insta or Facebook. That's really up to you. But that's simply it. Guys, I'm breaking my fast so I can actually eat now until 5 o'clock. So I'm going to stuff my face because I was hungry this morning. My stomach was growling when I was doing meditation and CrossFit. But guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Remember to be you. Do you. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. Talk to you guys later. Bye. And now we got to turn all these off.